Hello everyone, you are welcome back to my channel Dada's Dialogue. In our today's video, we'll be talking about how the inflation in the UK, how it is really affecting both NHS as well as the care home. No doubt you might have known that currently there is inflation going on in the UK. The price of grocery, the price of almost every items are going up every day. And because of that, it is affecting both the NHS as well as the care home. And in our today's video, we'll be talking about it, how they are really affecting both NHS and the care home. Like I said, you might have known that there is inflation going on in the UK. Believe me, the number one grocery shopping in the UK, which is Aldi, is suffering from this inflation. Because the fact that when you even get to their supermarket, you don't find things that you want to buy easily again. Not like before. For instance, you find out that the spaghetti that we are buying for 20 penny before, it has now been increased to 22 penny. And because of Ukraine is the number one leading country when it comes to wheat exportation. So I think that is the reason why there is increase in all those pastas and all that, because the fact that 99% of pastas we are eating here in the UK are made up from the wheat. So, and the wheat they are using to produce this pasta, for instance, the spaghetti, the macaroni and all that, it is being imported from Ukraine. And the war going on there is really affecting their agricultural produce. And the fact that Odessa, which is the home for wheat production, is suffering from Russian siege. The Russian captured those people living there. It is making things to be difficult when it comes to exportation and importation from Ukraine to other European country or other country of the world. So the fact that all these things, the price is going up, you also see that there are some things that you cannot even get. For instance, I went to Aldi, you see that there is no tomatoes, no pepper, the red pepper, the pointed sweet pepper and all that. They don't have it. And you'll be like, what is going on? Instead of their stock to be going up, it is completely going down. At least it may not happen in all their stores, but here where we live, the store is not going up like it used to be before. The stock is not that full. Their market is not that much like that of before. So because of that, it is affecting everything. And the pricing, for instance, the Aldi supermarket here don't even have the condensed milk. For the past 3 weeks now, we are not even seeing condensed milk, although they are now having evaporated milk, unlike before. I think about 3 weeks ago, they don't even have both condensed milk and evaporated milk. So all these things are out of stock. And in our family, we don't even like the skim milk because it's not that sweet, and my daughter don't really like it. So we take either the condensed milk or the evaporated milk to make our tea. So because of that, it is the milk that we are consuming, and they are not having it. Not only that, even up to this very moment, they are not having the condensed milk, although the evaporated one is now readily available. You find out that they don't even have sardine that we are buying 31 penny before has now even become 35 penny, and they are not even having it. And not only that, the only means now, if you don't want sardine, then you buy mackerel, and mackerel is a little bit cost compared to sardine. I think we are buying mackerel now 55 penny per one. So just imagine something we are buying for 51 penny before, so it has now become 55 penny per one. The price of groceries is going up day by day, and it is because of the increase in energy, the increase in oil and gas. Russia happens to be the number one country producing the energy they are using in Europe, most of the energy at least. So because of that, it makes things increase, because they are not producing the energy for them, even though they are willing to produce. But the sanction going on the Russian government, the Russian people, make things difficult in terms of all those exportation and importation from Russia to the European country and from European country to the Russian country. So because of that, you see that things are going on, because even if price is not supposed to increase before, you realize that what determines the price of everything in the market is the oil and gas. Because you realize that all these supermarkets, they need to transport their goods from one location to the other, and all these things require energy. So because of that, it will make the price a little bit up, because for instance, you realize that the price of oil here in the UK now, the price of oil, the price of diesel, I think is around 160 something penny, whereas that of petrol is around 158 penny compared to 147 penny they are selling it before. So you realize that the price of everything will go up, because they will need mobility, and in order to mobilize all these things, it is a little bit expensive compared to that of the price before. And not only that, because of the fact that UK has now increased their tax, there are now increment in tax. They said because of they want to cover up for the backlog they are having. This pandemic has brought so many things upon UK, and the government are trying. They said they want to use the tax to cover up the backlog from the health sector. For instance, by the time someone is having coronavirus, someone contacts the virus, you see that they will pay for the month, the period of that 14 days isolation. The UK government will pay for the money. For instance, when my family contracted the virus around January this year, we realized that not only that they gave us food that will be eaten for the period of that isolation, they also pay my wife. They also pay us the money that we are supposed to earn during that period. So it is a whole lot of money on the UK government, although they are scrapping it out. Just of recent, they make the announcement that they cannot continue. We just have to involve a plan of living with the COVID-19, and that is what the UK government are doing right now. So because of that, they are not paying for the COVID-19 palliative any longer. But the one they've paid before, no doubt it is coming from the savings account of the government, and they need to replace it back. These are the things that can boost the economy. For instance, you realize that a pound to dollar now is now around 1.30, something that it was around 1.37 a month or 2 months ago. So now coming to 1.30, you realize that the economy is not moving well, and these are the reasons for the inflation. So all these things, how does it affect both NHS and the care home? The truth is that when there is inflation in the country, those that suffer inflation most are the final consumers, because these people are the ones that are buying it for the end use. So these are the end users, because they are the ones that are consuming it. They don't sell it to other person to make profit, no profit to make from it. So because of that, it is a little bit difficult for the end users when there is inflation. So now that there is inflation in the country, it is affecting the care home as well as the NHS, because people, the residents in the care home, they are also the end users, and no doubt price increase in price of everything, goods and commodity, it also affect them. It is affecting them. For instance, the care home where I work now, they now review their price. I don't really know how much they are charging before, but they told us that the price has been reviewed and it has been upgraded. And now this is where it is now affecting both NHS and care home. Although in NHS, the services they render there is free, almost free of charge. So it may not affect the resident or the patient that they are taking care of, but it is definitely affecting both the doctors as well as the nurses and the local staff that are working with NHS. So, and where this inflation now affect everybody is the fact that there is upward review of salary. Now, the minimum wages before, I think it was around 8.7 pounds per hour, but now it has been reviewed to 9.5 pounds an hour, and that is the essence of this video. So if you are having an offer, maybe with NHS, I think NHS salary ranges between 12 pounds to 11 pounds to 15 pounds. So if you are working with NHS, you are sure of either you'll be earning between 11 pounds to 15 pounds. But if you are working at a care home, then you are sure of is within the range of 12 pounds to 20 pounds. It's as high as that working at care home. But why I'm sharing this video now is for you to know that you just have to look at that contract offer. Check how much you will be earning before you sign it, because now that there is inflation in the country, there is high price of everything, it may be difficult for you to survive if you are on a low scale salary. So make sure you check the salary scale. Know that will this thing be favorable? Most especially, it depends on where you be living though, but check it. Will it be favorable for you to live with? Is the salary going to be able to feed you and your family in case you are having family? And in case you are alone, will it be able to take care of you and still be able to have savings, or perhaps to be able to send to your aging parent as well as your relatives back home? You just have to make sure you take all those things into consideration. So as for me, I would say if you are taking an offer, make sure that the price does not go below 12 pounds an hour. Anything below 12 pounds an hour with the current inflation rate in the country, it might not be a good offer, but it is all left to you. You are the one that will make your choice. Nobody will make that choice for you. But I think personally, anything below 12 pounds is not a good offer at the moment. Possibly, the inflation rate might go down, because when I study the trend, I see that that is how it has been for decades. So sometimes it will go up, sometimes it will go down. Not like Nigeria, where I come from, whereby if anything goes up, it doesn't come down again. So in this country, it may go up and it will come down. It doesn't matter. So, but if it stays like the way it is now, you just have to take a look at the offer you will sign, both at NHS or at care home. Make sure you know how much they will be paying and do the calculation. How much do you think you can be earning per month? Anything that go beyond 12 pounds an hour, I don't think it is a good offer. Anyway, in my subsequent video, I'll be talking about the cost of living here in the UK. So in that video, I think it will be able to guide you to know what you should be expecting in terms of your salary, as well as how you can survive based on your salary. So in my subsequent video, we'll be talking about that. And that is what I have for you in our today's video. I hope that one way or the other, you really enjoy this video or you find it informative. If yes, and you know that you've not subscribed, please kindly subscribe to our channel, like and share the video so as for other people to be able to benefit from the video. And until our next video, when we'll be seeing again, I say one love.